Russia, the whale of whales, rainbow everything, buying all the sales. In Dokkan battle, I reign supreme. 10k stones, it's not a dream.
What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we got the new burst mode over here on JP and Global, actually. So let's go ahead and hop in here. It's kind of weird because it's actually for the newest stage of the new Dokkan event that just dropped for part 1. So it is a little odd that they already have a burst mode for this. But I've got everything set up. We only need 6,000 points in order to get all of the missions and everything completed. So I've got it all ready to go here. So first things first, we're going to be running Planetary Destruction. We're going to be doing Tech and Int units. Then we scroll down, we can turn off enemy being attack sealed, stunned, attack and damage, or I'm sorry, attack and defense debuffed. And then also, since we're not using physical units, we can just turn that one on. If we scroll down all the way here, we're going to raise the enemy's attack by 50%, not a big deal. We're going to raise their defense by 500%. We're going to raise their HP by 5,000%, which is pretty massive, but we're still going to do it. And then enemy can reduce damage lower than 100,000 to 0. And then receive 7% of max HP as damage per type key sphere that's effective against the character. So basically, if we're running int units, if we pick up physical orbs, we'll damage ourselves, or if we pick up int orbs with tech units, we're going to hurt ourselves. And then we're bringing no support items or memories, so 6,020, this is what we're going to be at. And I've got a team ready to go. This is what we're going to run. We're just going to run a movie bosses team, essentially. But we're going to run the new Brolys, Harudagarn, the EZA Int Broly, and then the Freezes over here. So I figured these would probably be the easiest ones to do. So, you know, we'll just hop in here and let's see what we can do. You know, why not? Let's make it fun. Can we get any orbs? I don't think we can, huh? Or any key? We can get one. Ooh, okay, good enough. All right, so let's see how this is gonna be. Now, a lot of the recent some of the recent ones that we've had, they've been very easy in terms of burst modes. So I'm wondering if this one being a newer stage is going to be any more difficult, which I don't think so, because we didn't really give them that big of an attack raise. We mainly just gave them more defense and HP, so the fight might just last a little bit longer. But, you know, that's not really that big of an issue, I don't think. I think once we, you know, transform the new Tech Broly and the old Tech Broly, once we get them, the two of them transformed, they're just going to be a powerhouse. And then I think we'll run the other two Brolys as a rotation as well. So we'll probably do it like this. Yeah. You don't even need key, to be honest with you. You can't attack anyway, so it's not like you need key. So we'll save all that for the other Brolys. Okay, so yeah, burst modes, I mean, realistically, they are all fairly easy. Like, I don't think we really have much to worry about in any of these burst modes. But they are pretty fun to do. Oh, look, there we go. I just lost key because I wasn't paying attention, or I lost HP because I wasn't paying attention. But these burst modes actually are pretty fun. I kind of wish that they would make it like permanent and actually have it to where we could do it for every stage, just so we can have fun with them. You know what I mean? Like, just artificial difficulty for ourselves. I don't know. To me, I think it's like things like this are fun. But, you know, them doing it like once a month kind of thing, it does kind of suck. I don't even want to say once a month. It's like once per celebration. So I guess at that point it is kind of once a month type of thing. But I really wish that they would do them a little bit more often. Like during anniversary when we had like 3 of them, that was so fun. Like we literally had 3 up at the same time. Like I wish that they would do them just more often like that. Because it really is, you know, for me at least, enjoyable. I don't know how it is for other people, but for me, I enjoy stuff like this. Okay. So we'll just continue. Let's get rid of all of these orbs before we end up hurting ourselves really bad. Yeah, honestly, the Harudegarn and the Friezas are just going to be floaters this entire time. Once we get the other Broly on rotation here. Because pretty much the Brolys are just about to go insane here. That's all we really needed was we just have to wait it out until we can get the Brolys on rotation together. Get this one transformed right here. We'll get the other tech one transformed as well. And then it's just go time, basically. Let's go ahead and pop you so we can get you out. So let's do this. Of course, we're going to lower HP because I wasn't paying attention again. I don't know. I think I just hit like autopilot mode most of the time. And then that just always happens to me. Okay, so now we can go on to the next one. All right, so now that we have 2 of them, go ahead and transform you. Okay, now we have the other 2 Brolys linked up exactly how I wanted them. You get anything extra? Okay, so here you go. Go crazy. And then you also go crazy. And I guess we can just transform you. I guess it doesn't really matter. And then he can go crazy. Plus, he's got AoE, so... You know. Do some good damage. Oh, okay, so it's not really good damage, huh? Well, they do have a lot of defense and a lot of HP. So... This might be a little bit of a longer fight. But I don't think that they're going to be able to do enough damage to hurt us because we didn't really raise their attack that much. So I don't think we're going to have to worry about, you know, getting killed, at least in that department. But yeah, so I'm actually recording this after the fact that we figured out what part 2 is going to be. Now, I didn't do like a reaction video or anything like that because unfortunately when the video dropped, I was on my way to work. So with me going to work and, you know, coming home, everybody's already seen reaction videos and everything like that. So I may as well just put, you know, my reaction here to it. Characters look very interesting. Broly being a turn 1 domain unit is actually very good, in my opinion, because now you have a chance of domains not overlapping with each other, because once his domain runs up, then the AGL Super Saiyan Broly's domain can be activated. Okay, so we're gonna actually pop his active. So now he gets the extra attack and defense buff for the rest of the fight, which we do obviously want that. Let's do this and do this, and there I go, hurt myself again. So, yeah, I think the new Broly, he's pretty interesting. I actually want to try him out, test him out in game, obviously, and see how he's going to be. But he looks very, like a very fun unit. And it is cool that they are making him just a straight up legendary Super Saiyan Broly. So that means new Dokkan event, or new Dokkan event stage, I guess, for him. And then he also links up with the new Tech LR right away. Then he links up with this one right here in his base form. So I think they learned from past mistakes. Last year's Worldwide Celebration was a disaster. And that's mainly because of the whole Zamasu naming scheme. And I feel like they heard about it. They definitely heard our complaints on that. And I'm glad that they did because, like this was needed. Let's go ahead and pop this. And then in Broly, I forget, what does yours do? It's only for one turn. Okay. So we'll save that for when we fight Goku. How about that? Let's give you this and this. But yeah, so Broly himself, very interesting unit, and the fact that he has a revive, that's what our first extreme class unit that actually has a revive. So that's actually pretty cool. The fact that they, finally did that. So he's got domain, he's got revival. I mean, he has like guard while he's in his domain. There's just a lot that he does, which is very good. Now they did introduce the new Dragon Balls mechanic, which I think is going to be pretty interesting. Like a standby, it's like the standby skill for Gohan. And then depending on how many Dragon Balls you actually get, will give you one of 3 different animations and, different effects of what they do. So it is pretty cool that, they did kind of change it up a little bit and give us something new. Because, adding like the Dragon Ball mechanic is something new and fresh into the game. Like we don't, we've never had anything like that. So having that is, pretty cool. Now Gohan, he seems pretty interesting. I'm trying to figure out like how I feel about him. But I want to say I think he's probably going to be a really good like top unit in the game. And he is a Kamehameha 200% carnival leader, which we haven't had a Kamehameha leader since what, the physical Goten and Trunks from the Bio Broly movie. And let's be honest, who's actually running those guys anyway? So your only Kamehameha real leader is AGL Gohan at this point. So getting a full 200% leader, and the fact that Gohan is actually very good. I can't wait to run him. I think I'll probably set him as the leader over Broly. Just because I know that's a team that everybody can run. Kamehameha is probably one of the biggest categories in the game outside of like Pure Saiyan, Hybrid Saiyan, or Bond of Parent and Child. So I can't wait to see, and I can't wait to see what else they have planned for part 2. I mean, obviously we know we got some, new stages for difficult events coming, but I wonder if there's going to be anything new that they're just going to add in as well. Yeah, we got this Frieza just kind of transforming constantly, so that's fun. This Broly, we've been kind of just building him up, honestly. He should be good defensively here in slot 1. Frieza, I don't really care about. He's not going to be a damage dealer. He's literally just my floating unit. But this Int Broly, so when he got his EZA, when you actually use him if you use him in content where he can get hit early on, he's not the greatest because he does take a lot of damage. But, we get something like this where, we got a burst mode where they don't do as much damage, and we actually have a chance to like stack him up and build him up. I think his EZA is pretty good. But the problem is the difficulty levels of the new content is pretty high. So it just makes it like pretty difficult for, it makes it pretty difficult for him to actually shine. You know what I mean? Okay, so we're going to have a Dokkan attack here. We're going to go ahead and pop your active skill. Let's do that. Put you in slot 1. Because we know that we're going to get a Dokkan attack off here. Or I guess we should, theoretically. Let's just take a little bit of damage here. Just so we can get all of these tech orbs to make sure we get the Dokkan attack. Alright, Goku, how much is your super attack going to do right here? Hey, you missed this. You missed. The sprite missed. The sprite literally missed his, like, his fist. I don't get it. Okay, so what are we looking at here? 54, almost 55 million attack stat. Let's see. I don't think we're going to be able to... I don't think we're going to be able to one-turn this Goku, unfortunately. But it is going to be a pretty good attack stat, though. We are going to do some really good damage here. 76 million damage. And he still has that much HP. That's crazy. That's crazy work. And this Broly, I mean, he's still building up because he does raise his attack. And every time we do an 18 key, he does stack attack. So you know, next turn, I think what we'll do is we'll activate the Int Broly's active skill. And then we'll just let him do some damage as well. Thank you. Also, a big shout out to Golden Frieza for his contribution being on the team. So let's go ahead and pop that. He got 942k defense just from all the stacks that we've been doing. Do that, and this should be pretty much the end of the fight, I want to say. 24.6 million. It's not a bad attack stat, huh? Come on, give us another super. See those big numbers. 25. Okay, so we'll finish with a 25 million attack stat from him. Not bad. Again, pretty easy burst mode, especially with how I kind of, with the way I do them. I just want to hit the 6,000 points, call it a day. I know there's people out there that like to go for those like super high numbers, just to get the extra like burst coin, not the actual like silver burst coins, but like the ones that you can use to buy the like audio stuff. I don't really care for that, to be honest. So we also have to go in here. We have to clear this with exploding rage. So let's just do this. Let's take all you guys off, and exploding rage, I don't think it really matters. We can just throw you, and I don't know. We'll just throw this Broly on, and we'll just hop in with nothing else except just that, and we can just let it auto. We can let it auto. We can let it do its thing. We don't have to worry about this. This is basically just running through a Dokkan event at this point, with just exploding rage as the category. Wait, get him. There we go. All right, just wanted to make sure we get the big attack stacks, just so we can basically just one shot all of these and just go with it. But yeah, another burst mode done in the books. I think for global we have one that we're missing, and it's going to be the Videl one, which we should get with the Master Roshi celebration, which I'm guessing we will probably see after. My guess is we'll probably see it after Worldwide. They will. How are they going to do it? I'm wondering when they're going to actually like release those banners, because now that we're like fully synced up, I don't know if we're going to get them like right after Worldwide, or if they're going to do like a in-between banner like they did with like Topo, UI Goku, and Cell Max. Because I mean, they expedited the hell out of those banners. So I'm wondering if you know, if they just did that next month, I'm cool with it. Just catch us up. Give us Roshi in, like, give us the new Dokkan Fest after Worldwide. The week in between, go ahead and drop Roshi. And then give us the part 2 LR to whatever the first part is. And then just drop Jiren right after. We're caught up. We're good to go. And then like the waifu banner thing, just drop that whenever. A lot of people aren't going to summon on it anyway, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. You know, I don't see that banner being a banner that they're going to be like, oh, we're going to make a lot of money on it. They don't make that much money off those banners, let's be honest. Hell, even I barely summon for them. I just summon on them just to get like a copy of the units just so I have them. But I think the last time I actually went for a rainbow on any of them was when Fasha and who released with Fasha at the time? I can't remember who came out with Fasha. I'm drawing a big blank. Was it? No, it wasn't Margarita. Anywho, whoever came out with Fasha at the time, I actually did rainbow them on their release, and I don't think I'll probably ever do that again. Then again, I might, you know, who knows? We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling at the time. How about that? All right, so we are all done here. Let us go ahead and accept all of our missions. Let's get all of our coins. And then we'll be all done here. So go through here. Perfect. Go missions, burst mode. All 20 missions are completed. We're going to hit accept all, and there we go. We get 9 stones, we get some Zenny statues, we get meat items, and our 400 burst coins. So there you guys go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, and if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe as well, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.
Brother Russia, the whale of whales, rainbow everything, buying all the sales. In Dokkan battle, I reign supreme. 10K stones, it's not a dream.